Hello, everyone. How's it going? Just as we were starting out, Justin woke up. Good morning, Justin.
Morning.
Let me unmute Tasha. Hi, Tasha. Let's get you. Are you here, Tash? Hello,
Oh,
Tash. Tashara. Why is there no sound from Tashara? Did I do something wrong? No, I haven't muted you. That's good. You're saying stuff. Well, I can't hear you say stuff. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. No. What? I should still. Hold on. Let me try something. Testing. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I think maybe your headphones. I think your headphones may have caused something. You might need to change your audio inputs on your phone manually. Cause I find if I'm in a call and I try to change to the device, it won't automatically pick up sometimes. And so I have to go like when I pop my headphones in when I'm hanging out with like Oak, I have to go and sometimes manually change my input to make it go with my headphones or use my microphone, the right microphone as it may be in this case. Sorry, folks. We were talking before I hit start in the stream, so yay! I can hear you. All right, yes, we can. I can hear you. The stream can't hear you yet because you're not on stream and your camera is not on at present. Discord, you doofuses. It's Discord's fault. Alright, let me know when you were ready to be on screen. I know you're still setting up here. I know. Yeah. Alright, let's bring you on stream so everyone can hear you too. Hello, everyone! Say hi, Tash. You're here now.
Hi, Tash.
I love you.
I love
Well,
you too.
hey, look, everyone! I made a bong. I made a little bong. It's gonna after it gets finished, like painted and stuff. It'll go in Godzilla's hand, like so. And now I can have a stoner Godzilla.
That's awesome.
Because right now Godzilla has a skateboard for 6 tricks. So, oh shit. Oh shit. Sorry for knocking the microphone, y'all. My non-stick pad didn't stick. Hair needs weight to stick, and once the figure's on it, it sticks.
Oh, I am so tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's not glued yet. I need to. This space at the bottom of this tube is too long. So I need to fill it with something. And then I need to have this get painted separately. And then I can glue this onto onto the bottom. This is just here to keep dust from accumulating from inside of it. It's just a rubber cap. Just like my real bong, it's got a rubber cap. Silicone cap, I should say. It's not really rubber, it's silicone. Godzilla smoking goji strain. I have a Ganjasaurus hat, actually. It's a green hat. It's pretty cool. I need to get a tank top again. So, I have a Hawaiian shirt. It's green, with like orange popsicles all over it. Really cool. And I've got a Ganjasaurus hat, which is also green. And now I need another color tank top to go underneath because it's what I'm doing mask. It's more. I'm more mask presentation like outfits. I used to have a tank top for it, but that tank top didn't fit anymore and became the back patch for the jacket that we have here.
I think it was a good use of it, though.
Oh, I agree. Not a complaint. Just an opposite. Just keeping people abreast, a boob of the situation. We'll get back to this next week. I have some ideas I want to take a bunch of these little short studs and put them in the gaps here to fill in, to make this look more full. At present, I really want to do is learn how to sew. And buy a patch. I gotta buy a patch off Etsy next week. It goes right here. And then I have to buy more studs because I'm out of pink spikes. So I got pink studs and pink spikes. And then I'm planning to fill in to get everything around the patch after I sew it on. So next month I'm buying a $6 fucking iron. It's a little portable iron about this big. Perfect for putting a patch on a jacket. Getting the pink studs, pink spikes, and then I'm gonna buy those patches. Trying to keep everything less than $50. We'll see. And then I have to learn how to sew. Well, I mean, I can just iron the patch on. Hopefully that'll be fine. But I should learn how to sew it. Let's see here. He gave Buzz a ball. Okay. Hello, Woody. You know what my dad did today? He pooped. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, JL? What the fuck does that statement even fucking mean? Oh, Robot Chicken Toy Story. Oh, Lord. Okay. You're going to do Godzilla, do what Andy did to Buzz. Oh, whatever.
Sorry.
For what, burping?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
If I burped on your stream, I apologize to the stream.
You definitely burped all over my stream, and now we're having this conversation there, too.
That's why I apologize to the stream.
I fucking burp on my stream. I don't apologize.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I have gastro issues. Like, I'm gonna burp. And if people can't handle people burping, they shouldn't be on the stream. It's very simple. Like, I can't help the fact that I burp out of nowhere, largely and voluminously. I can't control that I burp. I can't force myself to burp, nor can I hold a burp in. So, like, if burping is like a huge turnoff or a huge like no for you, sensory wise, this is definitely not the channel for you. I cannot control that. Zoom tight.
I apologize.
I apologize.
I apologize.
I apologize. God damn it. What the fuck, dude? Are you okay?
Yeah.
That sounded like you blew your own back out.
I'm good.
Oh, we're in an ad break. So yeah, I like how the use of the yellow and the purple so far. I like all the swirls you made. How much of this did you work on off the stream, Tesh?
None of it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you said you were gonna work on it a bit, and I didn't know how much of it was. You said you might.
Oh.
You said you might work on it a bit. I should say.
I didn't though.
That's fair. That's why I asked, though. That is the whole premise of my asking. Alf is such a spoiled rat. Aw, he deserves it though. Look at him. He's so epically precious. He's all like fluffinated and fuzzerated. He's like totally shag pilled, like, you know. He's eating food, but other food but not as hay. Oh, well. Maybe that was it. Maybe he needs new hay. Maybe he just wants a break from hay and he's eating some other stuff. Uh, maybe he's just over hay. Maybe it's no longer hay season for him. Maybe the hay fever has left his body. Yeah, I understand. I'm just saying. I hope he remains okay. Oh. Oh. Do do do. We've had Heart of Glass stuck in my head for days. And
For a second, I thought you were gonna sing the Doug theme song, which plays in my head like
do
all
do
the time.
do 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 do
It's
do
constant.
do.
I've had that song in my head for years.
What? Sorry.
I said I've had that song in my head for years.
I know it's one of the ones that
Always
repeats in
playing.
the jukebox. A lot of cartoon jingles too.
Yeah.
The entire Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers themes, like every song on that fucking soundtrack, that show gets stuck in my head.
Most of the stuff on my internal jukebox is actually classical music from orchestra.
Because you did,
But
that's because you did band stuff.
Yeah.
That's why.
But other things
Rangers
do
up
sneak their way in.
forever. What's up?
Other things do sneak their way in.
Somewhere a heart 1,000,000 miles away in space and time. I'm not using the right tune.
No, you're singing. You started Somewhere Out There from Five Goes West.
Yeah, okay. I hate Doug Walker for being an abusive, allegedly, piece of shit. Allegedly. Actually,
Okay.
no. Abusive, allegedly abusive, but also he's just a piece of shit. I can have that last part as an opinion, and it's fine. I think he's a piece of shit. I don't like him. I hope he falls down some stairs. I'll put that into the universe.
I'm so confused right now.
Do. But you have, Jail. You just mentioned you watched his new video from Adam Webb, which I haven't seen yet, which I do plan to see. I may or may not abuse Justin with it.
Oh, Justin.
It's a allegedly terrible movie, so. And he doesn't come at media in good faith. You're right. He lacks empathy. Well, and that's the other thing that's really common is lacking empathy when watching a film. Like, people are not empathetic to the origins of a film's creation. Like, and a lot of that is like ignorance. It's not because they are trying to be. They're like not. A lot of those people aren't trying to be. Lacking in empathy towards a film, they just see a film that's like badly made and they start laughing, right? Like, which is fine, perfectly fine reaction. I laugh at bad movies all the time, but also like understanding like how a film is made, sometimes in the minutia, can really increase your enjoyment of the film. So like I laugh along with everyone else with Samurai Cop, but I also genuinely enjoy parts of Samurai Cop because I know how hard it is to make a movie. You know, I know the struggle. I know how most movies never even get finished. Most people start making movies and they never finish. You know that, right? There are thousands and thousands of unfinished films. Not like studio stuff, but like some guy picks up a camera, starts making a movie, he gets like 87% done and gets discouraged. Because he's been grinding at it for like a year or two. And some people never get back to those movies, and they never get finished. And there's generations of film, and we're gonna find incomplete films by the dozens, probably.
A lot of people say starting something is the hardest part, but I think actually finishing it is the hardest.
The problem with finishing is also is you have to agree with yourself to stop working on the art,
Yeah.
which is the hardest thing because if you keep working on it, it could be better, and it will be better. But at some point, you just gotta stop putting effort into it so you can move on. You know, it's about moving on. It's like once the enjoyment of doing the art for the thing has left you, most people just move on. You know. His Anno's college film. Oh, okay. Who's Anno? Who's the Anno in this? I'm sorry, I'm ignorant about this person. Is that the Evangelion dude? Evangelion dude? Excuse me. I'm sorry for the Evangelion fans, so I just butchered the name. Okay. Oh, he did the Shin Kamen Rider, Shin Ultraman, Shin Godzilla, right? Okay. Okay, I know who he is now. I just that's not a name who it's triggering my brain. I have seen huge chunks of Evangelion, and I can say it's not for me. I get what it's doing. I get the whole religious imagery. I get the trans reading of it. I get all the views I've read about this, but it's not for me. Yo, it just never got its hooks in me, and that's how it is sometimes. I am not a fan of Evangelion, but I believe in Evangelion rights. He's also a lot of quirky films. Oh, that's cool. I love quirky movies. I am a quirky movie. We're gonna watch a quirky movie tonight, actually.
Oh, what movie?
We're gonna watch Ghost World.
Oh, okay.
Thora Birch and like the third film Scarlett Johansson ever did. It's a good fucking movie. It's based on a comic book, which is an even better comic book. Rangers are forever. Just see the smoke rising from Justin's head as he smokes or vapes. It's funny. I'll try to look similarly silly. Damn it. I didn't pull on it. Get it. Alright. I'm good now. Oh. I've had 2 exes and 3 friend groups subject me to having Evangelion. I've seen the beginning and the end and in the middle, but there's like bits in the between the connecting bits. I have missed a few episodes here and there. The one friend group I'm just an irregular person in that friend group, so they're on a Discord called the Kaiju Crew, and I just show up every now and then to watch movies and hang out with them. They're good people. Oh my god, it was so high Tuesday because I had a 5-day tolerance break. I was blasted to another universe. Nice. I hope Tin Malin fucking croaks. You'd appreciate this. Belladonna Sadness got 4K release from Discotheque. I need to get the upgrade. I have the Blu-ray. That's one of the movies I'm just gonna straight up double dip because, like, oh my god, the movie's problematic and beautiful. There's definitely it's definitely like, how do I say it? It's a beautifully imperfect film. It's for those who don't know, Belladonna Sadness is a movie about a woman who was raped by a bunch of people, and then she agrees to fuck the devil so that she can become a demon and enact revenge. That is essentially the plot, but it is the entire movie is watercolor paintings, and it's like violently misogynistic. It's empowering and yet also misogynistic in the same breath, and that's art. Sometimes it's complicated, so it may not be for everyone's taste. And also, the rape sequences in question are not like explicit in the way you might think. They're everything about it's very artistic, but it's not going to be a movie for everybody. I would say it's like it's beautiful problematic art, and like going in knowing that some of the concepts and themes it's kind of like presenting are at its core misogynistic, right? But like also there's the empowerment, there's the beautiful, like everything's beautiful and well written, and I don't know, there's just something about the movie I find is beautiful. But it was in my top 4 on Letterboxd until recently when I replaced it with what was it called? Well, my top 4 on Letterboxd. Let's go look at my Letterboxd. Well, you won't see it. I will see it. Where is it? Profile. Where are you? Where are you? What is that from, Justin? Justin?
What?
Do you remember where are you? What's that from? We all did it, and I don't know what it's fucking from.
Who are you?
Who are you?
That's
yeah.
Batman.
Is it Batman?
I'm Batman. Who are you?
Oh, okay. Okay, so, all right, so Funeral Parade of Roses is the movie I couldn't remember. So my top 4 on Letterboxd are Funeral Parade of Roses, Knife Plus Heart, Mary Jane's Not a Virgin Anymore, and We're All Going to the World's Fair. 3 of those movies are transgender films, and are additions in the last few years just because they're incredible movies. Funeral Parade of Roses is another piece of art that is also a tad problematic, and it's not going to be for everybody. But I do highly recommend, if you can check it out, especially if you're trans. Oh, I mean, I have a copy in my cloud storage. We could always watch that instead if you'd rather. They're both like just beautiful. Like they're both such good movies. Who are you? I'm Batman. I forgot where that was from. I gotta check my messages. I don't know what that was. Some beatboxing that makes no sense and probably not great. Look, I can't carry a note. I can't hold a tune. I can't keep a beat. I'm a little bit of a loon, you know. Entropy is absolutely interesting. Orders of temporary must be coerced. All things are in return to chaos. So no, I'm not going to put my laundry away. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Thank you, my beautiful friend, for sending that to me. Close this. open this. Who are you? It's just gonna be in my brain. I should pick another film to replace Sarah Jane's not version anymore. It's the only one that hasn't changed in like a couple of years.
But do you still really like it?
Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorites. But it's time to just change it up for a period, just to keep it fresh, you know?
Okay.
It's not that I won't make it back on the list at some point. It's in my top. It's in my favorite films of all time, you know? Like, I own it on Blu-ray. I think, actually, I don't know. Is Super Parade of Roses even on home video? I didn't even bother looking, honestly. I should look. I should prioritize adding that to my collection. Oh no, it's out of print.
No.
eBay. Funeral Parade of Roses. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Hey, no, it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. God damn it, eBay. You were one of the most frustrating sites to use. I can get the DVD for like 16 bucks. Okay. Oh, there's a Blu-ray. Oh, I see it. It's like 20 bucks. There's a bunch of them for like 20, 30 bucks. So I'm dead. I gotta make sure I get that next month.
Whew.
It's one of those movies I gotta own. Oh, right. I gotta back the nuclear war thing. Okay, hold on.
Handbrake.
Okay. Oh, dude, is it playing in a theater anytime soon? The Grain? Oh god. It's literally playing June 1st in Seattle, but I can't make that.
Oh, that's Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go up there for that. I want to see it. I want to see it on big screen. You watched the Barbie movie. I've not seen the Barbie movie yet. It was very okay. The costume set design was gorgeous. Very okay. Wow.
I had fun in watching it. I thought it was a fun movie.
Wow. Damn, that is the most, like... It was very okay. It's like the most scathing review I've ever heard of that movie. Jesus. I think it's a pretty good movie, though, to be fair. I haven't seen it.
I think if a movie gets too much hype, then it's disappointing no matter how good it is when you finally see it, if you didn't see it already. Because your brain makes it bigger than it's gonna, then...
I don't know, I don't have that problem.
I have that problem.
I'm very good at curbing my expectations after decades of this bullshit existence. I just think it's very white feminism vibes, and I get it. It's trying, but capitalism is not allowing it to have a more nuanced message. I think also it's because it's a very white feminist made it. Like, you know.
Hi, kitty.
I mean, the thing is, like, we can criticize that, but I mean, it did get fucking made, though. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, by a studio.
And then very snubbed at the Oscars.
Well, maybe it didn't really deserve the Oscars. Oops, sorry, I think
What?
I don't. Maybe it didn't deserve an Oscar. Maybe there were better movies than a fucking big budget studio release that deserved it.
No, I just mean that they nominated the movie for Best Picture and what's his name for Best Supporting Actor, but they snubbed Margot Robbie and the director, I think, on purpose.
Yeah.
Because how often does a movie get nominated for Best Picture, when the director doesn't get nominated for best director.
Oh,
It doesn't seem to
often.
happen.
Every couple of years.
Really?
Every year, one or two. Yeah, it happens all the time. You
Okay.
can't put every director in every movie on both lists. Like sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's very weird.
But I have something to say about it though.
It would have never been made by if it wasn't made by a major studio. That movie cost too much money to make. That's the thing, is we have to like I said, we can criticize it all we want, but the reality is that movie still got made by a studio for a big budget. You know, can we hope that the next one is more inclusive, better voiced, better whatever? Yes, we can hope that thing. We can want that thing, that for the future. But that got made in a studio system right now.
Yep.
Now, it got made. It's still a miracle.
Steps.
Is it the second coming of white feminism? No. It's just a apparently very good movie.
And it's also one of the few movies where I actually enjoyed Will Ferrell.
The thing is, Abby, I get what you're saying, but also, why did you want anything from the movie? You shouldn't want anything from the movie. You should go to the movie, and the movie will just tell you what it is. It takes you on an adventure. You're taken to this. You cannot have expectations. Your expectations are unfair to the film. The film was never going to read your mind and fill your wants in.
Unless you're watching the movie Great Expectations. Then,
no.
No.
It's based on the novel called Great Expectations. It's not its fault that the novel is a great novel and the movie sucked, okay? It's not its fault. It tried really hard.
No, because it's called Great Expectations.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to criticize you, Abby. I'm saying is when I look at a movie, I have to oftentimes be like, okay, why am I disappointed? Was it because it didn't meet some expectation that I didn't know I had? And if it does, I can't fault the movie for that. That's on me. I shouldn't have come to the plate with any expectations. A movie will say what it wants to say and give you feelings, hopefully, and that it's intending to give you, and then you take away what you want from it. That's the art process. You don't go to a painting and think, oh man, this fucking Van Gogh, it's not realistic enough. And it's not as vibrant as I thought it would be in real life. That's you though. That's not the art's fault.
I mean, it's also sometimes the media's representation of its fault.
Movie, why would you okay. Yes, it's very surface level because it's a fucking blockbuster movie. You're looking for some nuanced art. I got some movies for you to watch for the.
If something's not surface level, it tends to not do as well. I've noticed.
Yep.
Because they have to have a baseline of
Matrix notwithstanding. Matrix is a pretty deep movie for an action film without jacking your brain into a computer, that's a rare exception is my point is
a whole bunch of people miss the point of it.
Rarely do heady movies succeed in the grand audience. So I don't know. And once again, I understand you had you don't have to enjoy the movie. That's fine, Abby. I'm just saying I try to not have expectations when going to the movie. And it still fails sometimes. Sometimes I still have expectations and I gotta talk myself around it and okay.
This is I used to do this thing because I mean, I can still kind of do it, but I don't because movies are so darn expensive, and now you have to buy tickets ahead of time and then pick seats, blah blah blah. But
it's so
back in
silly.
high school, mostly with Darian, we would just be go to the movie theater and pick a movie blind, and just not know anything about it.
Yeah, I love doing that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now what you can do is instead don't just wait to buy tickets ahead of time. Pick a movie based on poster. Just a poster. That's it. Just go on the poster. That's how you got to do it. When you're online and you're picking a movie, just pick it based on poster.
Well, currently I'm picking like Deadpool versus Wolverine by the poster, but I know too much about it, so
I really want to see that one. That's gonna be fun.
I want to see it so bad.
I'm gonna wait till it goes to streaming though. I'm not gonna. I don't think me and Justin are gonna go see that one in theaters.
Did you see the trailer for Moana 2?
Not yet. No.
Oh, I was like, I'm worried it's not going to be good, but the trailer made me want to see it. I mean, I'm still doubtful because it's a sequel.
Moana is one of my favorite Disney movies. You know.
Yeah.
I want to try carefully with that one. You know.
I think Moana and Lilo and Stitch are actually at the top of my movies.
I think I'm gonna go in blind on Moana. I think I'm not gonna watch anything. I'm just gonna watch it when it happens. And let the movie hit me because I love the first movie, and so I will just give the second movie a chance. It's like I liked the Croods film, right? So I gave the sequel a chance. Turns out that sequel's way better than the first movie. Also, there's like a whole Hypno Kink dad Hypno Kink cave shit that's going like subplot. The movie's so horny. It's great. It's a good fucking movie though.
I really liked the sequel to that movie with the zebra and the lion, and they leave the zoo, and the giraffe and the hippopotamus come with them.
Madagascar?
Yeah.
The penguins?
Yes.
The spy penguins and shit?
Yes, I love the penguins, but I also really like the sequel where they escaped to Africa.
Oh, right. Back to the Wild or whatever it was called. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, I'm not really, I can't say I'm a fan of that one. You know, it's crazy. It's like we're talking about problematic art. Zootopia. Zootopia is very
problematic.
And it's also so cute, and I love it, but it's also really problematic. And that's what I mean by, like, sometimes art is problematic, and you have to either agree to enjoy it, even though it has problematic, and still acknowledge the problematic things, or...
Have you watched the making of for Zootopia? They really struggled with it. They struggled so hard trying to get something that, I mean, they were just struggling.
Okay, yeah, and I was like, I always say, like, Columbo's the only fuckable cop, but also there's Judy Hopps, so. There are two fuckable cops in the universe. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, they break so many laws, and she gets away with it because she's a cop. And then she's working with the mob.
Well, that's the thing is that police work is so weird and shady. Like sometimes because you do have to work with those kind of people to get to the bigger fish. You know, you have to work with the small fish to get to the big fish. Like sometimes you have to like work with an informant. You know, who's kind of doing some bad shit out there. Knowing that you're gonna let him go to get someone who's a worse guy, and that's the fucked up part of it. Like, it's such a complex thing. Like trying to crack down on that kind of shit. Like it's like
she's like friends with the top.
That being said, we need the ACAB and all that stuff.
Torture information out of.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, police work is such a weird and shady thing that like the way it works these days, I don't like. First, I don't agree with any of it, but that's just how they do things, right? Like, I know. I fully believe in the abolition of police and all that. So let's be clear here.
Pepsi says it's realistic, and I'm like, yes, but it shouldn't be glorified.
No, it shouldn't be glorified. You were correct. That being said, it shouldn't be the center of a children's film. No. That being said, I don't give a fuck that they make movies about hero cops, because if you are a well-read individual, you will watch that movie knowing it is propaganda and still enjoy the other aspects of the movie. Which is why I can say To Live and Die in L.A. is one of my favorite films, even though it's 100% propaganda. Two things can be true, you know? Yes, and that's why Zootopia is so insidious, because kids don't understand the nuance. Exactly. That's exactly my point. That was my point. There's a difference between an adult film where you're supposed to have the fucking tools to engage with the art, and if you don't, that's your fucking fault. You know what I mean? Like, we need, that's the fault of, actually, that's the fault of the fucking, I take it back. It's not your fucking fault. That's a failing of the fucking society you grew up in. For not giving you critical thinking skills. That's actually the problem, but...
They used to teach critical thinking in schools, and they took it out.
That's why I have critical thinking skills. Why people I know don't. Many, like, I hang out in queer circles which have all age strata in them, and so a lot of people don't have critical thinking skills. And I'm like, you're being scammed. That's a pyramid scheme. And they're like, oh, is it? I'm like, yes. Anyway. That's why fucking viruses run rampant, because people don't have the wherewithal to understand. Like, oh, how do I check to see this isn't a real email? I've been caught. I mean, I'm a well-read individual, and I've rarely been caught by an email scam. It has happened.
Oh my gosh, this thing's taking forever.
I have been sent one of them emails. We've got video of you, compromising video of you. And if you don't pay us, we'll release the video. I was like, do it, bitch! I dare you. I literally said, do it, bitch! I dare you. It wasn't real. It's a scam. They don't have any actual imagery of you. And if they did, so fucking what? That shit's stolen from you. It's not your fault.
If anybody told me they had compromising video of me, I would just laugh at them and I'd be like,
okay. That's hot. Like, that's hot. Can I see it? Like, am I doing anything really hot or nasty? Am I doing something really fucking filthy? Am I doing something that'll get me canceled?
It's hilarious because I am in a very vanilla relationship.
Yeah, it's like, am I doing something really fucking nasty and queer in it? I want to see. Let me see the footage. Come on. You don't have it. You're a fucking scammer.
They're like, I want to see how realistic this is. Come on, let me see. Does it look like me?
I don't even give a fuck if they post. I don't care. I've already posted nudes on the internet. Go looking for them. You'll find them. Have fun. Don't tell me about it unless you're hot. Unless you're a hot dyke, and then you can come tell me about it, and we can be friends. That's it. Like, I don't want to know otherwise. You keep it to yourself.
Personally, I think it awkward to, like,
by the way,
go look at new photos of my friends, so I will.
When I say hot dyke, I mean all dykes are hot. You're welcome. What's that? You know, like, you feel uncomfortable seeing naked pictures of your friends? Why is that? Like, do you know the mechanism of why you feel that feeling?
Oh, because I'm attracted to, like, half of them.
Oh, do you feel guilty for being attracted to your other people?
No, they know. We flirt with each other every Friday.
So then what's the problem? Where's the guilt coming from?
No, awkward.
Well, okay, where's the awkward coming from? If they all flirt and they all know, what's the awkward part of it about it?
I'm gonna go with being raised in a very puritanical-esque household.
Okay, now we're at the root of the problem. You should be hanging out with people. By the way, everyone, you should be hanging out with people who find you hot. I've gotten this. Okay, I wouldn't care, but I'm sure gonna take advantage of getting money from scammers. I mean, yeah. The problem is most of the times I can't do anything about those kind of scammers. Those kind of scammers don't have legal entities to sue in countries that where you can sue them. You know what I mean? That's the problem. So like I don't even give a fuck. Oh, you posted my nude? Well, you're a piece of shit. That's it. I didn't consent to that.
It's like when people steal your art now. Like you'll like there have been people who've gone and been like, I drew this. Here's on my website, and now it's for sale in Michael, and there's like nothing I can do about it. Or it showed up on Temu.
Yep. Temu's actively in some lawsuits because they actively steal things from creators. But like, that's the thing. Like, it's hard to lawsuit those kind of entities.
Yeah, especially.
And scammers are even harder because who's scamming you? Some guy through 15 proxies and some random country you've never heard of. You don't know. It has no extradition policy and no treaty with the United States, and has no like, you know what I mean? Like, what? There's literally nothing you can do about it. You're just whatever. I can't stop you. But on social media, I can have it taken down. You know, that's the best I can do. And even then, if it's like Twitter, good luck. Excuse me, X. X. If you post on there, good luck even getting a human being to talk to you. All of their back end is fucking AI these days. I'm convinced it's just Elon and like two dudes in their underwear in Elon's basement. Like, I just... Why is everyone in their underwear? I don't know. Ask Elon. He's a fucking weirdo. I don't even give a fuck. It's just fucking Twitter. I don't give a fuck that you renamed it. Shut up, the most divorced man ever. It's called Twitter. I'm using Twitter. I tweet. I don't Zeed. I don't Zoot. I don't... Whatever the fuck you fucking call these things now. Yeet? What do you call them? Yeeting? Whatever.
I thought Yeet was old.
Yeah, of course, because it's the problem. Elon thinks he's cool, but he's like an old white rich guy no one wants to hang out with. And he's just at the party anyway. Because he brought fucking beer. Yay. And the only people who fucking hang around him are just infantile, scum-sucking losers. By the way, I found both turtle postcards.
Oh, yay! One was supposed to be for my nephew.
You want me to send it back?
No, I already wrote on it. I sent my
You
nephew
just white out the message and write the real message?
No, I gave my nephew a different postcard. He's not going to know.
I mean, the only people hanging around are like sycophants, you know, people who are like eager for power and think he has it. Or eager for money and think he's going to give them some of it. What?
I think they're called yes men.
Glad-handing yes men are people you pay. It's different.
Oh, I'm sure he's paying them.
These sycophants are just hanging around. They're like parasites. Kitty. Like Vince McMahon surrounded himself with glad-handing yes men. People who just always agree with his shitty-ass ideas. That's why his product suffered and languished for decades. Even though I had the best fucking roster in wrestling history.
How much pink is too much pink to stick on a rhinoceros?
I don't know. Pink rhinoceros are hot. Go for it.
Whee! I love this. I'm like, I want to do the thing. And you're like, do the thing!
I know. I'm not the person you should be asking if you want a reasonable response. I kind of really want this, but I don't know if I should get it. Like, I will be the person to go, you should fucking get that. Treat yourself. Do it. And you'll be like, oh, but it's kind of expensive. Who cares? It'll be in your hands. Think of all the joy you'll have. I mean, I am the devil on your shoulder. I am not the angel. I'm a nice girl, but I am I'm impulsive as fuck, and I would do the same thing. Just buy the thing.
I kind of want a tattoo of a dinosaur behind my right ear, but I cannot get one because of the psoriasis.
Grimes has divorced him. She doesn't even like him. She divorced his ass because he's transphobic, and she's trans, non-binary or something, right? Apologies if I'm fucking that up. They, I don't know. I apologize. I don't know what's up. I think it's something like that, or they're just friends with people. No, they are not together anymore. That's why he's the world's most divorced man. The reason he bought Twitter was because Grimes. He's such a fuck up. You know, he dropped a she they. Okay, phew. Okay, I thought so. I wasn't sure.
Oh, hey, like me.
What's that?
I said, oh, hey, like me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, Grimes was dating Chelsea Manning at some point. I don't know if they are still dating anymore. I think she's left Elon Musk. They left Elon Musk for Chelsea Manning, a trans person. So, so he's why he's so anti-trans. It's like a whiplash for him. he was spouting off some anti-trans shit. She left him for a trans person, and now he's like a pope, fucking gender critical. The gender critical pope or whatever. Oh yeah, I mean Elon doesn't have game. Elon has money. People fuck him because he pays them, or he buys them things.
My brain wants to say because it gives them a discount on their car insurance. I don't know where that comes from.
That's so silly. And I would say to all the people fucking for money, get that money, girl. Get that bag. Get your dreams. Keep going. Fuck your way up that ladder. Do it. I support the hoeing. Go. I see game sees game. You know what I mean? I got a different game, but I see the game. I don't have any hate for gold digging bitches. I hope they get whatever they want. Hope they all get what they want. Hope they take all those white rich men for all what they're worth. Good. People always like make fun of the people. I'm like, nah, fuck that. We should be getting those people medals. Those people are getting dicked down by old Kaji guys to get their fucking money. They deserve a goddamn medal. They're braver than any soldier in any fucking trench in the world. Okay? They're taking the old rich guy dick for fucking money, and you know what? That shit's hard work. Like, fuck. It ain't nothing wrong being old, but it's the rich white guy part that just makes it like, whoa. Whoa.
Are you sure it's hard? I would think it'd be pretty floppy.
Well, look, you know, those girls got game. That's why they got the money. That's why they're getting the bag, you know. And good for them. Ain't no one has to slut shame on this goddamn channel.
Yeah.
Meow.
I'm gonna go tweet that. That's the tweet, huh? That's old.
Who thought it was a good idea to do a giant rhinoceros? I'm going to have some harsh words for them. Oh wait.
Girls, women,
It was me.
women out there, fucking rich white men for money. For their money, for they money, their speak right, their money are braver.
You always do that to me.
No. Than any soldier in any trench. Any soldier, period. Women out there fucking rich men for their money are braver than any soldier.
Speaking of rich white men, I have watched an article about another rich billionaire wanting to fund another submarine to the Titanic.
I know. I can't. The universe has. Oh the. Oh God. I hope they get crushed too. That'd be the funniest thing. Are you kidding me? That would be the funniest thing. I'm like, oh my God, you people are idiots. Why would you? That's literally. Just and why is it funny? Because it's that gag from Mom and Dad Save the World, in which there's this grenade that says "Pick me up," and everyone's so fucking stupid that the one person walks over, picks up the grenade, gets sucked into the grenade, and then the next person goes, "Huh." Then goes over and also picks up the grenade, and next you know, an entire battalion of dudes have been sucked into this evil grenade because they're too fucking stupid. That's what that is.
I mean, it is one way to weed out idiots. Unfortunately, it's very time consuming and waste
Yeah.
of resources.
I'm just saying, like, man, if you want to go down there and get crushed into a little ball, like, go for it. I believe in full body autonomy, and that includes rich white millionaires getting crushed to death trying to go to the Titanic, and submarines. Okay.
They need to be told ahead of time that there is going to be no search party and no rescue team, because at this point, you know, they should just expect it.
It's like another rich guy down. What a shame. One of them girls is just gonna get the bag. That's all that's gonna happen. She's gonna be on the boat crying, but it's not tears of sadness. It's tears so happy because she gets paid so much earlier than she thought.
Oh my gosh,
She thought she was in the game. She was in the game for the next 20 years, knowing this guy's gonna probably outlast a lot of shit. And you know what? She's so fucking happy he died. Like, oh my God, I got the bag so soon. What's up?
There's this content creator that I watch sometimes.
Oh, yes.
I have no idea what their name is, but they do this. They have a villain support, or they have a villain like headquarters, and if one of their bits is the villain's gay assistant, but another one of their bits is they're a hotline for women who married very old rich men, and they give they're like an insurance program for helping them knock people off after they've been married. It's really funny, but I can't remember what it's called. Oh, I have to look it up. All right, I have to take an art pause to look this person up. And stories for what's his name? Bedtime. They did bedtime stories for privileged children too. What is
It's like, yeah, man, you fought in that war. That's so brave of you. But did you take wrinkly old white dick for 40 fucking years? No? You ain't hard, motherfucker. You ain't a badass.
You ain't a man.
That's what Eddie King said. You ain't a man. You ain't a man. God,
Daniel
I love that.
Fox.
What's that?
Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox is the one who does the bit. So if you look up them on YouTube,
Oh, okay.
he does the.
I'll have to check
Yeah.
that out. I'll take the wrinkled dick for free trips to Japan. I'm just saying. Christ, man. I know it was like, yeah, you know, I'm sure those women have real PTSD to deal with that shit too. And at the expense of the whole culture, it makes fun of them for drinking themselves stupid and all. Like, brother, you don't know the half of it. You know, like, I would drink too if I had to deal with that dude's shit for fucking years on end. That's all
At
I'm
least
saying.
once money, they can pay for their own therapy.
They are probably yes, exactly. Oh Christ. Oh. Man, if I was in that position, I would definitely be encouraging my fucking husband to do stupid and dangerous things.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. The wife is like, oh yeah, no, it's too bad about that one, but I'm sure your submarine will
Oh,
be great.
baby, you should totally go to the Titanic. It would be so hot when you come back. I'll be, oh, and then you go, and you're just like, ring up the next guy. Oh, God, that's such a dark joke.
We never claimed to be not terrible people.
I mean, I'm a good person. I have empathy for people who are suffering. Rich white people are not suffering people. I'm punching up. I'm allowed
That's
to
true.
punch up. You know, the real problem with rich white dudes getting crushed at the bottom of the ocean at the Titanic is that I feel bad for the people they employ who no longer have a job. That's where the empathy is. I don't feel bad for the rich guy getting crushed to a powder. I feel bad for the people who now have no job because that dude decided to do something stupid. Hey, Justin, it's pills o'clock, buddy.
Okay.
I wear latex. You come back to the sub, babe. Oh my god. Oh god. Better than dude just trying to get him like you should climb Mount Everest. I think you can do it. It'd be really hot. Like he's just like trying to convince him to do dangerous shit. Oh yeah, Sam will be happy. Friends is getting a 4K release,
Oh,
but I'm sure it'll
okay.
be once again the cut episode she hates.
So what episode?
The cut episodes. They're
Oh.
the one DVD set had the uncut episodes that she has, and then there's like every release subsequently has been like cut for TV or whatever,
Oh,
something like that.
fun. I've only seen like a couple episodes of Friends.
Oh, and you're friends with Samantha. Somehow you
Yep.
didn't. She hasn't forced you to watch Friends, huh?
No. Although we were trying to watch Girl Meets World together, but then they canceled that, so we're sad.
Oh, sadness.
Yeah,
They
were doing
canceled
that thing
Quantum
where they-
Leap again, motherfuckers.
I heard.
Bastards.
But you know how they do that thing where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna play it all out of order and at weird times, so no one can find it," and then we're gonna be like, "Oh, it didn't get the rating."
Yep, that's such bullshit.
It didn't get the ratings because of you
didn't
and your
market it
interference.
properly, and you didn't fucking give it a home.
Yeah. And if it's in order, even if it's in a little bit of order, then don't play like the 5th episode first, and then everybody's confused.
Yeah, people who put Tremors the series on the air out of order, and then on Blu-ray, on DVD, an even different order. That's still not the correct order. So either way, you need to fucking have a like a little
the same
cheat sheet to know which episode you're supposed to watch when.
Yeah, the same thing happened to so many other shows. I mean, it wasn't super important in Girl Meets World, but there were like episodes. Wait, you could tell came before other episodes because there was this goldfish that had a funeral in an episode that was aired before the goldfish was in the show. So it was like little things like that.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. We're having a psychedelic rhinoceros with.
I'm trying to pose a figure to go on my shelf. Oh, does he not? That is his straight hand. Okay. I need a figure stand. That's the other issue. I'm out of figure stands again. The last one came with more stands but no bases, so I have a bunch of poles but no
Well,
stands.
that's weird.
So I could do this. Rah, rah, sis boom ba. I got a Shang-Chi on the stick, hoo ha. I don't know. Pivot is still thinking that lives in my head, and we were on a break, and all sorts of stupid shit like lives in my brain because Sam watched it a lot. Our relationship was a very long relationship.
It was a very long relationship. You guys started dating in high school.
Yeah. It was 11 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Maybe longer? I don't know. Sam probably knows. I don't remember.
I don't know either.
Ugh.
I know you guys got married, and then me and Glenn got divorced, and then me and Glenn got married, and then well, no, we were married for a little while again before the two of you got divorced.
Yeah.
Marriage is definitely more difficult than people realize.
It wasn't even that. Our relationship wasn't going to be saved by the marriage. We were having problems long before the marriage was even a thing, so.
Yeah.
We just
A lot of
it was one of those things. We did the thing. I did the thing thinking it'd make her happy, but it was just kind of a miserable experience for me the whole time.
I'm just glad that the two of you are still friends because I really
Took a
love
while.
both of you. I know. Things and stuff had to happen.
Yeah. But I'm glad to have her as my friend too. She's a good bean. Where's the end? Here we go. Okay, so I gotta put it down like this.
And she's turning 40 tomorrow, and I'm going to tell the whole internet.
Holy shit, you're right. She is turning 40 tomorrow. Oh my god. I gotta send her that the gif of like Matt Damon getting old at midnight. You're officially old now. Oh, your ex loved Friends too? No. No, I'm so sorry, Abby. Oh shit, the sun's coming out, kiddies. Oh.
I'm lucky that the thing that Glenn really was into was like Ranma 1/2. That's way more easy to deal with than some other things.
What? What was that?
Oh, I said I'm lucky that the thing Glenn was really into was like Ranma 1/2.
I remember when we went to his old apartment and he had like all those VHS or whatever.
Wait, yeah, they're in storage. They're probably
He
not
still
even
has
watchable
them?
anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, I
That's
would
fair.
really like to get him the box set because he's in the wrap party for Ranma. Or he went to the wrap party and they videoed it and they put it on the box set, but we never were.
That's
You know,
cool.
that thing was horrifically expensive back then. It's probably out of print now.
Yep. Might even be valuable now, you never know.
Yeah. We just want to see if he's in it. We did take down some anime stuff. We still have up the Eva window. It's a curtain.
Yeah.
And it's a really neat design. And I can't find anything like it. So we're just going to use it until it falls apart.
And then
And we
repair
have,
it as much as possible.
as much as possible, we put a sheet of black plastic behind it to keep it from getting any more sun damage.
Yeah.
Pretty sun damage. And then we have a Totoro wall scroll, and then his favorite Ranma poster we actually framed because I'm
Good.
like, it's just gonna be destroyed, so we should actually
You
frame
should
it. It
frame
was
it, yeah.
already tearing. So, um, but a lot of the other stuff is down. We had to make room for the Lord of the Rings poster.
Yeah, Ron My Half was one of my favorite, my first mangas, I mean, or anime. Because it
Mm-hmm.
was, because Melissa and all them got me into that, and Saber
Oh,
Marionette J and Slayers and Sorcerers
yeah.
and all those.
I watched I watched all of
Utna.
Yu Yu Hakusho because I won a cell from the anime. So then I had to watch the entirety of Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's great. I
I
never
have no
wanted to
idea.
see that.
I had
Never
to
watched
because I owned
Inuyasha
it.
either.
I watched some of Inuyasha. It's just so long.
And I was like, but see, that's not even my first anime. I take it back. I
Mm-hmm.
take it back. Was renting anime from Blockbuster as a kid. I remember seeing like MD Geist and Venus Wars and Wicked City and
The first
Akira Rujin Z,
the
uh,
first anime I saw
12
all the
Moon
way
Crisis.
through was Outlaw Star.
Oh yeah, I like, I saw Outlaw Star and Cowboy Bebop when they were coming out on Cartoon Network, Toonami, I mean, whatever it was called.
Um,
There's actually a live action Wicked City from the '90s also.
and then I got burnt out when
Oh,
his friend, well, not really his, but his friend group watched the same 3 episodes of Excel Saga for like 2 months straight, and I was like, "That's it. I can't do this."
and then there's Cyber City Audio and uh, Tank Police and fucking.
Oh, another dead pen.
Uh, I had more, but then I was waiting for you to finish, and I forgot.
Sorry. We're both enthusiastic right this second, so we're both wanting to talk about them.
Yeah, like just a bunch of anime. Oh, Gunsmith Cats, Riding Bean, Metal Skin Panic, Maddox, like all
I
these
never.
anime, just all this anime I just used to devour. And then I stopped for a few years,
Yep.
and then I ran into high school, everyone in high school, and that's when I got into Utna and Ranma and all those.
And I never got to see all of Utna. Melissa was supposed to lend it to me, and then Melissa never did. But you don't
And
like
I
to
have
talk about.
like half a memory of watching Fist of the North Star while drunk at my friend Steve's house. And there's a scene with this like 20-foot tall giant guy walking at this army, and like they're like, or maybe it's a group of people or whatever, and he's stepping on them, and they're like climbing up him, and he's like crushes one with his hands. He like bites one out of the air and shit. Like I just remember this incredibly violent scene. That's all I remember from Princeton North Star, just that one scene. I was very drunk.
Huzzah!
And then like 45 minutes later, BJ was running around naked with Howl screaming, "I'm Superman! I'm Superman!" And they were chasing him down the street. And then he was running around in circles in the backyard. And then suddenly, my next memory was like not even that long later, but he's like projectile vomiting in the backyard.
Ooh, ooh.
And I'm like, I'm gonna go home. And I went home. That was it. Like I had time to go.
Yeah.
BJ's projectile vomiting. I'm out. Peace. Oh yeah, those were the days. We would go after school Friday.
Mhm.
We'd hit the movie at the Regal, or the Man, or Edwards, depending on what era of Simi Valley you were in.
Oh,
And so we'd go to a movie, then we hit to Del Taco, and we'd spend $50 on soft tacos pulled together. Then we would go to Blockbuster and rent a bunch of movies and games. And then we'd go back to Steve's house and we'd play Magic and D&D and watch the movies and eat tacos the entire weekend. And yeah, that was my. And then we wouldn't sleep and later in her later teens, there was drinking, of course, and then Steve's dad was okay with us drinking at the house because he'd rather us drinking while supervised than going to parties and getting shit faced and in trouble and shit. Which I don't think is great parenting, but is better than I think a lot of parenting. Like, we were gonna drink no matter what, right? Like, at least this way he was in the house, doing his own thing, but keeping an eye on us, because he was there to take care of BJ when BJ was starting to vomit. Like he wasn't like unattentive. He was there, just not drinking, and he was not present when we were partying.
Did I tell you I had my first drink sitting across the table from Mr. Weinstein?
Really?
Really?
He gave it to you?
No. He was in the pit orchestra for the Music Man,
Right.
and me and Glenn had gone to see it for my 21st birthday, and Deanna was also in the pit orchestra, and so she said, "We're all going to not Reds. What is it? Hudson's Grill." It was Hudson's Grill. She's like, "We're all going to Hudson's Grill afterwards. You should come and have your first drink." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I ended up crashing their cast party and me and Glenn sat with Deanna and Mr. Reinstein, and I'm like, I don't even know what I should get. So I just picked something from random, and it tasted like cough syrup. It was called the Jolly Rancher, and it was
God.
weird. And I was like, I took 2 sips, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do this. This is odd. Well, it's funny. It's a funny story now, I find, than it was back when I did it and was super embarrassed. Because back then I had such a thing as embarrassment. Now it's all gone. I don't know where it went.
Part of that. I take credit for part of that. See, if you know me, and we're in public, I will embarrass you acting like a complete goof trying to make you laugh.
I mean, it's partly you, partly my mom doing it inadvertently, and partly Pat spending 6 years explaining to people how to do clean catch urine samples and semen samples at a doctor's office because, they need to know. And after you've asked the 40,000th person what color their snot is, you really have no more boundaries of embarrassment.
But it is true. I will act like a complete goof in an attempt to make you laugh in public.
I think that's great.
I mean, the number of times I've been sitting in a doctor's waiting room and then sent either a partner or a parent into fucking fits of laughter because I'm just being super silly. It's a lot. It's a lot of times. I've definitely in the middle of sex made a silly voice or face or both and sent a partner or two rolling, laughing to the floor, butt naked.
I remember in high school when I could not even say the word sex. Remember that?
Snarf, 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 snarf. I lost snarf. I haven't done snarf in a while.
Oh,
What?
no!
What? No, I don't remember that. I can't remember you not being so embarrassed to consider the word sex.
And naive.
Well, naive because no one taught you. It's not your fault. That's a failing of parenting.
No one taught my mother, so I don't know how.
It's a go. Yeah, shit rolls uphill or rolls downhill. You're right. She wasn't taught, so she didn't teach you. But that doesn't make it right. There was a failure of parenting somewhere.
I mean, she tried. She taught me what she learned. She was not taught that women have periods, and she thought she was dying when she got hers. So she made sure that when I was like a toddler, I knew exactly how the reproductive system worked, and I could explain it to people.
But yeah. Rhino. I love how it's coming along.
God. Whew.
I mean, my parents are failures at that too. I had to learn from my grandmother, who I could ask any. I love my grandmother. He was the best person in her whole family. She was the person I'm like 10 years old asking her sex questions because no one else is telling me, and she will just straight up tell me what it is, no matter what. Hi, Julie. And
Speaking of, hi, mommy.
yes, and so you know, I learned from my grandma, right? And the thing is, I remember when there was a conversation happening about one of my cousins being potentially gay, and one of and the father of that cousin like being like propaganda-y, weird, homophobic, and my grandmother, I remember her ripping into him about you were supposed to love your child unconditionally, like ripping to him. So I fully believe that if I came out trans, my grandma was alive, she would have given my dad no end of shit for being transphobic towards me. I firmly believe my grandma would have been the coolest person about it. She was one of those Christians who actually walked the walk and talked the talk and like did things for her community. She was she helped with food drives, and she helped with the food bank and all that stuff, and she helped house people. She would my parents would frequently get in her case for housing homeless people because she had an extra room. Like, you know, like this is like my parents have always been shit, but my grandma was always a goddamn saint, like a true ass saint. So yeah, like everything changed after she died. Like the whole family dynamic changed, and I had no interest in participating in that family any longer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, when the matriarch was gone, no suitable matriarch or patriarch filled her space, and so we just got a bunch of pretenders and shitbags and useless twats, and my parents who were all those things.
Mommy, before you got here, I was telling embarrassing stories about you.
It's true.
I was telling the entire world how you didn't know what a period was when you got it, so you thought you were dying. And then you made sure that I knew exactly what a period was when I was a toddler, and I could explain the reproductive system and how it worked.
None of this is
like
my
random
fault, by the
people.
way. I want to make that clear. I didn't cause this, for once.
No, like when my mom was pregnant with my sister, I explained how babies are made to the poor cashier. My mom's like, "Oh, yes, I love you, mommy."
How many? What's the baby goat count? What's the baby goat count? Do we have new baby goats yet? Very important news. She said she loves you too.
Once upon a time, I was a young teenager, and everything you did embarrassed me, and I remembered it, and now everything I do is gonna embarrass you. Sorry, Mom. Can't help it. I no longer have an embarrassment meter.
The autism.
I mean, not everything.
The autism has been turned up to 11.
I forgot how to math. So,
Me too. Yeah. Me too. Somewhere along the line, I stopped doing it. It's too tiring.
I just forgot how.
At this point, if you don't like my vibe, you can just go. It's fine. I don't give a fuck.
I stopped and I was like, shoot, how do I normal people? Because I forgot.
How do I normal people?
Sorry, how do I neurotypical?
How do I normal people?
Neurotypical. How do I neurotypical?
I need to know how to normal people. Like literally put them in a box and ship them to another country. That's normaling people.
that because Garfield wanted to do that to Normal, or
Yes.
that? Oh, okay.
Yes. It's put someone in a box and ship them off.
Whee!
It's called the Normal Gambit.
I mean,
It
with
rarely
how much it
works.
costs to travel,
It rarely works. The Normal Gambit.
that's because it has to go through customs.
Tired suddenly. I need some
Mommy,
food.
are you gonna tell us the goat count?
Borniful guy said, stopped in to say I'm an idiot who forgot to lurk during my break listening in for a bit. Oh, well, you're not an idiot. Please don't say that about my
Doesn't make
friend.
you an idiot.
What's the goat count, Julie? Tell me, are there any new goats in the world?
We can't survive the day without knowing how many baby goats have been born in the last 48 hours.
We need this very important information from the frontier. How goes the baby goat war? 49 babies. Oh, it didn't change. Sad. Pretty sure it's the same as it was last on Tuesday.
Well, I mean, it is only 2 days.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
What?
Oh, look at this happy kitty.
Color is called skin white. It is not skin color, nor is it white.
Well, alright. It's like baby white people pink. It's like baby pink, right? Like it's like when a baby's
Like a
fresh,
really-
when a white baby's fresh out, and it's all pink and angry.
No, babies are usually redder than that.
That's true, they are more like blood-covered baby red. Ugh. Newborn baby blood. That's what the name of the red should be called.
Actually, it's the mom's blood usually, not the baby's.
Newborn blood. Let's go. The blood of the newborns. We gotta make it sound more satanic somehow. Where's my satanic crayon set? Come on. Y'all
know.
slacking. Belial blue. It's right there. Come on.
She says, "Hey, I spent 5 hours a day feeding those babies.
Oh, of
49 is
course.
quite a few. We just want to make it to 50.
You're doing
We're
very
very excited.
important work, Julie. And I don't mean that with any kind of sarcasm. I mean that it's a true statement. Bow, 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 bow.
Oh. Why did I decide to do something so enormous? It's not even that big. Why did I decide to do it? This is a little bit pink. Yeah. That's fun.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
Mom, remember when you told me not to mix the colors of my markers because I'd destroy the tip? Watch me mix the colors of my markers and destroy all my tips. I'm very defiant today of things you told me when I was 5. No, she says she spends 7.5 hours a day feeding those babies.
I know. I saw that.
These markers die before they get ruined. They need more ink. Ah,
I had only counted 2 meals, but I gave them 3. It takes 2.5 hours a meal. Holy shit.
that is a lot of food.
Julie says now you are now a big girl. You can do what you want with your markers as you like. Plus, some markers don't get ruined anymore.
These die. They lose the amount. They lose their ink before their tips get destroyed. Actually, use them. I'm making this gray unicorn. Actually, it's a duocorn. Pinkish. It's a duocorn. I have this horn slightly pink to make this horn slightly blue. I'm gonna go with yes.
She's so happy. Oh my
Happy
god.
to, oh, I have a cute picture of Guiomar to send you later.
Oh my gosh, the sun kissed blessing. Oh, what a pretty baby. How am I so lucky, huh? Oh, I love you.
More blue. More pink.
Whew. Get dizzy every time I lean over like that.
Huh?
I got dizzy.
No, Dizzy.
Oh, I gotta go use the restroom. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm a big kid now. I'm very boring if I don't have anyone to talk to. Sorry. I can just sing things. Nobody wants that. I'm singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain. All I can do is feel I'm happy again. Brown and Sharpie. Oh, a little bit of white to make the eyes so bright. That's true. I do have people to talk to. I don't have people to listen to. It's really hard to monologue at people. Monologuing is difficult, so that's why I end up singing. I want some bacon. JL says, I don't have a school anymore. My old teacher told me to go to another school. Aw, I'm sorry, JL, but maybe you'll have a better experience at a different school. I changed schools a lot growing up, and some schools were really great, and some schools were not that great. But I couldn't have told you before I changed schools that a school I was at wasn't good because I didn't know until after I had changed. But like when I changed from the school I went to in seventh grade to the school I went to in eighth grade, everything got so much better.
Have returned.
Welcome back.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh no.
What?
Now that.
Julie's like, I ate bacon and now I'm sleepy. Debbie is playing in a paper bag and it's nice to see her playing. Aw, who's Debbie? Is that Kitty?
You want me to answer or you want my mom to
You
answer?
can answer, it's fine.
It's my mommy's kitty cat. So
Aw,
she's my
yay.
kitty sister.
Aw, yay.
Yeah, kitty sister.
Kitty sister. So cute. So I've pulled up a couple more figures from some random toy box to use as props for my 7-inch figures. Got a little Rancor toy. This basically accounts as an action figure in this scale, because like look, he's like, hold on, I got this. Look at my action figure, guys! Rawr. Oh,
Rar.
look at the cool action figure, guys! Oh, I got a little action.
Yay!
See? So it's a little prop for the scale figure. I got a Jabba the Hutt also, and Micro Machine Sith Shuttle, I think. Slightly bent. All right, so we have other, and I have this Godzilla, which is a Gashapon figure of some sort. Gachapon. And then, so he can get held like by the tail. Now he's, look at my new Godzilla toy. Ugh.
Yay! Gojira!
But really, it's gonna be decoration in the background. It'll end up being like representing like a Godzilla statue or something on a shelf. Because I got a bunch of these things here. Let's see here. Droid cam on. Let's play toys, because I can do that kind of thing. Okay. So yeah, we got this little guy. So this figure is from... okay. A little bit of foam left over from the project. We got this Jabba the Hutt from a Micro Machine set. And this Rancor figure from a Micro Machine set. And this is a cell phone charm. Well, it makes a perfectly good prop for... I'll make like a little custom stand for it. I'm going to have to take a torch to this thing to straighten it out. But I got this Godzilla. A Gachapon. And then we've got this little figure from a Zyber 9 toy. And we got some more props. This is our bucket full of action stand parts for taking photographs with. And we got this bucket one of, I think this is my props bucket. Yeah, okay. So we got some props here. Hold on.
Did you finish the thing that had the hamburger?
It's almost done. It's in a box right now.
Oh,
So
okay.
we have this empty. It's just an empty box. It's just a good size prop. You know. We got one of the scale snakes, which make great props for my GI Joe. I'm gonna get a couple of those. I want to get some more realistically colored ones. And I got a bunch of wacky packages props. So just because they look like good mock-up products. So we got that. This one's too big at present. But I figure I'll use this for a larger scale figure. And we got this box of Wheaties, which is actually, by the way, this box of Wheaties is perfectly scaled for 6-inch figures. Like the width and everything's perfect. This box of Bald, which is toupee cleanser, I guess. I don't know. It's just a funny product. That works. This is too fucking big. No one has a box this fucking big of dots. Oh. We got some Minute Lice. Another good prop. Some Ajinks.
Unless it is a cake gift for Christmas, I saw a box that big of Sour Patch Kids at Stater Brothers in December, but they were like, gimmicky for the holidays stuff.
I'll leave this figure. You know what? Hold on. We'll leave this guy on the table for scale purposes. Okay. This Kit Kat bar, way too fucking big. In fact, I'm gonna start a separate pile for props that are too fucking big. Giant thing of peanuts. That might be too big. Does the lid come off? No. No action prop to it. I might be able to reskin this prop as a different prop though. Oh, and then I got this random slushie from I don't know what toy line. It's a little big, but they do make drinks this big, so I'm gonna allow that. And then I got this box here from one of the Dinosaur Dracula Fun Packs. It's a Briar box with little kitten toys in it. But these kittens are good scale for 7-inch, as you can see.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
This is like a newborn kitten scale right here, you know.
Yeah.
And you got one in a little cat bed. It's in scale with them. I just throw them in the box so I don't lose the box. Because the box is also, you could also just do this. And now it's a toy, you know, for in like a toy store display or something like that, you know. Whatever I might do with it.
My mommy collects Briar horses.
Oh, that's cool. I don't collect those kind of things. They just happen to have these things. And I got this comically large piece of Speed Sick. That's another prop that I can't use it anyway. To be fair, I might be able to reskin this box as something else. So these two things are reskinnable. These two things are not. Next, with my one G.I. Joe, I got a little Sergeant Slaughter figure. This is actually a prop that came with the Sergeant Slaughter action figure, which is this scale. So, pretty good, I think. And I got a World's Smallest Optimus Prime, which in package feels big, but the actual figure feels right in the hands. And then I got a Hot Wheels car, which is not scaled properly, but this tiny cart still works for props and stuff. And then I have this random potion bottle.
I think my mom is going. Bye, Mommy.
Oh, bye, Julie. Ah! Potion bottle. It's a little too slippery to hold in the hand, but potion bottle. All these props are good. Props, 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 more props. These are good props, as is. I think I have a baggie here. Nope, it's full of screws. Aha, this will do. These are props that I need to reskin. God damn it. Can I please stop moving the camera? No, stop trying to switch the camera. Props that are good. But are the wrong size for what they are, so I have to reskin them. And these are just gonna be parts. I'm just gonna throw these in the parts bin. We got a bag of heads. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. I have a bunch of miniature vehicles, micro machines. Like these I got from the dollar store, but these make really good little toy truck props, right? They're it's a pretty good scale for like a Tonka truck. You know, I got them because they had pieces that I was gonna use for Gaslands.
No.
Then I got this vintage Spider-Man mobile, random micro machine. I have a DeLorean, Back to the Future DeLorean micro machine. This is a penny racer, but it looks like Christine, so that's why I kept it for all these years. I don't know what little toy figure set that comes with. They had some Mighty Max style Power Ranger sets. That's where this Power Ranger, White Ranger toy came from. Then we got, this is another Zyber 9 figure. There were 2 figures that came with a giant robot monkey. This is just a random art toy, vinyl figure. And then we have 2 different Batmobiles that I have from Micro Machines. We got the falls apart motherfucker. Why after all these years you still fall apart? So we have this Batmobile from Batman Forever. The top's actually, interestingly, the material this is made of is starting to get like a little sticky. And then we have the '89 Batmobile. This is a really nice rendition. Batmobiles. I'll put my Spider-Man mobile in there too. Okay, and then add some. These are from Aliens, Micro Machines Alien set. It's the Sulaco, it's the dropship, it's the vehicle thingy, and it's the alien derelict ship. And I have exactly 1 Micro Machines base still. And then I have a few. I have more. Hold on. I gotta get these guys out. These go in a different package. I get them all. Yeah, Godzilla can stay in here. Oh. Have a good afternoon, Julie. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi.
Put a bunch of these back real quick. Let me clear some space. 1 second. Too many props. I have too many props. All right. We have this with cell phone charmer we talked about, but I also have a bunch of micro machines like this. Got this one and this one because they had some mystery packs, so I got a couple of them for props. Here's a different scale. In fact, it's a different scale of stuff. Sith shit.
Why?
And then we have this one and this one. One of these. One of these. This one's vintage. This is a vintage micro machine. This is a vintage micro machine. These are all newer micro machines. So the newer ones are over here, and these are the 2 vintage ones I've had since my childhood. As you can tell, there's actually some scale difference between these 2. thinner torso here. And I wonder why that is. This is maybe they resculpted it? Because these look almost exactly the same. But they're not, actually. Wow, actually, they are completely different sculpts. The engines are completely differently designed. Interesting. I didn't notice that yet before. You alright?
Yep. Just taking a handbrake.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then last of the American Machines, I got this guy, which I left in package because, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I find the right box for it, I can make a custom box for it and make it look like it's a toy in scale. You know what I mean? So I decided to keep this plastic for now. As far as props go, I also have this BB-8 that's in scale. I also got this Black Series Grogu. That's his name, Grogu, the child. Came out before he was named Grogu. It's a promotional item of some sort. We've got some melee weapon props like shields and bows and Spider-Man whips. Is this where I keep the nunchakus? Nope. Sorry, I'm looking for my nunchaku bag. This is a separate bag, but this is my Wolfman, Ultimate Wolfman figure props. I mean, I might use this this spring trap at some point, but I don't really see myself using anything else from this bag, so I keep it separate from all the other stuff that's in here. And then we got there's a bunch of fucking random guns and shit from various toy lines that all scale up. Ah, here we go. Nunchaku bag. Put the nunchucks away. Alright. Now keep the Micro Machines in boxes so they don't get warped more, because they are currently fairly warped. And we have, what is this? This is a bag of accessories, like bags. And, oh look, they have baby crocodiles in here. Oop, I didn't seal this bag. Good thing I caught it.
Oh, it needs to I'll get this.
Alright, this bag. Remove. All the hands and the hairs. Like Metalhead's hair and Zorana's hair. And some sunglasses for characters that don't fit on any of them. Three other animals in this bag. I decided to find a bag separate for the animals. Because they're props, but they're a different class of props. Perfect. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay, we got all the accessories away. This is my box of figures. Ah.
There we go. That worked.
These figures separately. Those are all parts. Those are parts. Parts. Oh, this is all. Oh, here's my all large props. Sorry, Chad. I don't need to keep shaking the camera. One of these has some fucking figures in it. 1 second. Ah, here we go. The ones, the figures I keep, because I like these figures. These are all like 7-inch scale figures. Some of which have compatible props and some don't. Like this, the Superman does not. I'm basically waiting to find the right stand for him. I think I have his showcase stand in a box somewhere. And when I find it, I'm gonna marry him to his stand, and he will be a display piece. Once again, I have 2 different versions of Captain America. I have Captain America from the comic books, and I have this Captain America, who was Werewolf Captain America. They have almost identical bodies. Their heads are different. Their hands are different. Their belt buckles are the same but differently colored, and they have different shades. So I got both of them. What's this last box? I think this last box is Transformers stuff. Yeah, that's Transformers stuff. Oh hey, put all this back now. Ow! Can I please stop bashing my knee? Okay. Turn off the droid camera. We don't need that anymore. You alright?
Yep.
You have 30 minutes? We're at 2 o'clock now.
Ah.
I just have a bunch of bodies. I need to get a kettle so I can take these figures apart and start using the parts.
Oh, we're gonna be done in 30 minutes.
You won't be done in 30 minutes?
I don't know.
Oh, well then don't sweat it if you're not. It's not a big deal. Not the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Oh yeah, and this guy's fucking head decided to come off at the neck instead of the head. He does not want to come apart. I'm going to have to heat him apart. Because, like, you know, this arm is pretty cool. I want to use this shoulder piece for a character. I wish he wasn't so scrawny, but, like, we'll work it with it. This figure, I don't know what I'm going to do with that guy. And this was, what's her face? And then I got this guy here. This guy here. Why am I leaving the hands on these guys? These guys have removable hands. Well, some of them have removable hands. Ow. Yeah, some of them, like this guy, do not have removable hands. Not without a little assistance some hot water will provide. Yeah, no, none of these guys want to have their hands come off. Oh, it's almost like they didn't have hot swappable hands at this point. Like, 'cause they didn't. Alright, well, I have a pair of hands to put away in the parts box at some point. And I have this head, which doesn't work at present. Anyway, I'm sorry for rambling about my toys for 30 fucking minutes.
I heard 0 complaints.
Alright. Well, maybe we should have seen some complaints. You cowards! No, I'm kidding. Thank you for not complaining. Thank you for allowing me the space to be nerdy. No complaints here. Hi, Abby. How are you, Abby? Are you good, Abby? I don't know why I say your name like that, Abby. Like I'm accusing you, accusatorily. Yeah, Abby, huh? Huh? How are you, huh? You're so bored at work. I'm so sorry. Are you putting the new Thunder Junction set, or did you already do that? Oh, like Thunder fuck ton of cards. What the hell? I want all of them because like it's a Wild West themed Magic the Gathering set. I've wanted this for years, for decades even. Yeah, I figured you'd already done it.
Dark green.
Smoking the last of my weed.
That is not a dark green.
What, the last of my weed?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I eat a dark green.
You think Modern Horizons 3 is coming out next week? Oh. More cards I can't afford. There's so many sets and they come out so quickly. How can anyone keep up? I don't know. Alright, this might make me cough a bunch. I do apologize.
Hippo shading is green, so that's why.
I don't know, Abby. It seems unfair to you. Poor smoking? Why do you hashtag in these chats? It doesn't do anything. It's weird. I don't understand it. Ah! That was a cough.
Darn it!
Lorcana, Vanguard, Buddy Fight Vanguard, Pokemon 2.
I
Is
really
there
wanted to say that,
another one of those sets perhaps coming? It'll probably just be something else magic. Let's be honest. I need Vampire the Eternal Struggle to come back. I need to become popular. I need to be able to like go to my local game store and play with strangers, instead of having to go on the internet and find strangers long distances away to play with, and then traveling long distances to play them. Being a fan of Dead TG sucks. Also, Star Wars Unlimited coming back in print anytime soon? Good lord. I was ready to get into this game, but then like I can't get product. It's all fucking sold out constantly. Like, man, I just want to play the game. Why can't I get booster packs? Why did if it's unlimited, why the fuck are the booster packs even remotely out of stock? Why isn't there more product, you fuckers? Oh, maybe Star Wars is getting a new set. But, like, what about the old set? I never even got any of the old set because it was sold out. Like, before I could get it. Like, what the fuck? It sold out, like, day 2 of existing. What happened to fucking printing your goddamn shit so I can buy it? I want to give you money, you fucking idiots. Talking to these corporations. I'm allowed to insult them a little. Maybe ask your boss what's coming out next week that you have to work so much. They'll probably tell you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah.
That was epic.
I have to pee again. I'll be back.
Okay, we'll be here. I really want to see The Quiet Place Day 1. I really like The Quiet Place. I need to see the second Quiet Place movie, though. And a little bit more pink on the butt. And a little bit more pink here on the butt, too. More butt pink. Really warm it up. Yep, yep. Go. Not that though, I shouldn't. And cut that one. Shine, shining. R&T isn't over for another like 20 minutes, JL. We still got some time.
Okay, I'm back. I have returned.
Welcome back.
Apparently, Donald Trump was just found guilty of his trial. So that's cool. Good to know. Yeah, that's right, Abby. Fuck him. Exactly. I want your boots for something. I like this guy's boots. I like this guy's shoulder pad. Pretty sure I just pull it off and use that. I like this dude's boots. I don't really like that figure. Yeah, that one's pretty stupid too. I like this guy's like pants, so I'm probably gonna take those boots, put on these pants. I don't know if that works. I gotta look. Oh, maybe not. That might make him really tall. It might look okay though. I could also just trim this down and attach the boots. Oh, he doesn't even have a boot swivel? How about that? How about them apples? He doesn't even get a boot swivel. This guy has a boot swivel, right? Yeah, okay.
I want apple. Rhinoceros doesn't have a tail.
What?
A rhinoceros does not have a tail.
It's just hidden behind there. It's just. It's
no, I need a tail. Rhinoceros. Tail.
Rhinoceros.
Oh, they have cute tails.
What?
They have like little Eeyore tails.
What are you talking about?
Rhinoceros tails.
They have two tails?
No, they have little tails.
Oh. Got it. I didn't understand what you were saying, so that makes sense now.
Have little floofy tails with little floofy floofs on them.
Man, these
fucking
so Star Wars figures are constructed weird, yo. Not a fan. Not a fan, actually. Everyone, like, praises these things. Man, these are, like, wow, these are some of the best sculpted Star Wars figures. I'm not gonna take that away. But these fucking pale in comparison to literally their next door neighbor, Marvel Legends, doing the fucking Lord's work with, like, so much posability and detail. Like, I don't know. Like, there's like a distinct lack of mobility to these figures. And this is a Black Series figure. Like, there's mobility to it, but it seems so cursory. And, like, everyone's arms feel, like, so fucking thin. And, like, sticky. Like, look how goddamn thin these things are. Comparatively speaking to David Harbour's arm. David Harbour is not exactly the most ripped, muscle-bound character. He's not in bad shape either. So I'm not trying to insult him. But, like, what the hell? Weird anemic bodies, man. Maybe they're more realistic. I don't know. They don't look as good for toys, though. That's all I'm saying. And once again, the Black Series is some of the most detailed Star Wars figures we've ever gotten. But they just don't do it as well as these. Fuck. The G.I. Joe figures have like butterfly scissors in their chests now, and like The posability is going like out of this world. I'm like, what are you fucking doing? Where there's no ab crunch? What is this? Why is there no fucking ab crunch? I'm in 2024, you dumb fuck. There's no excuse for no ab crunch, okay? This is a ball joint waist. That doesn't fucking count. That goes, like, look at this cheap ass fucking Marvel Legends figures got an ab crunch. At least these guys have ab crunches. This guy here has an ab crunch. Kind of. But he doesn't have a waist. So actually he doesn't. This is actually his waist is his torso up here. For some reason, he only turns at this portion of his body. What an atrocity. What a joke. The posability in this figure's torso alone. Kids don't, like, realism goes only so far. What is your excuse for no torso twist? Why doesn't his waist twist? And your excuse will be money. We'll put more money into it. How about that? How about make slightly less more profit on this fucking guy? So he has a waist that twists instead of his upper torso acting as it. Because this fucking man is dead. He is dead trying to look right. The silliest right they've gone on in forever. But my point still stands.
Have you not heard my anatomy rant? Because I do this a lot.
No.
Yeah. I go on many, many anatomy rants.
They don't even have like shift. Oh, the hips on the new G.I. Joe figures have the ability to shift down, so they can actually sit flat with their legs together instead of doing this man-spreading business that older figures do. One thing that I have to say Star Wars gets right is at least you can sit the fuckers down. It's like this region of your figure is great. This from the knee to the thigh gap, and a waist if you fucking ever have him. This guy doesn't have the waist either, not really. This figure's a travesty, dude. Like, I might just put the head back on this guy and fucking sell this guy for $2 and call it a day. Because I don't think it has a single usable part in this fucking thing. Does this come off? No, it's part of the skirt. Can't really salvage anything from this guy. This guy, I'm going to take the shoulder pad off. We're going to take this hip holster off. Those are good pieces. These boots are pretty nice. They don't have the most best posability, but they look really nice. So I'll probably just take the legs. I'm mad that there's no hips, so I literally have to leave the torso all intact, and that's all gone, and keep only the fucking legs themselves. I like his upper half. Like this part, his upper torso is nice. I don't think I can marry him to another figure because everyone else's torsos are like not rail thin, and they all have different kind of torso adaptations. So mixing mass, so I'm just gonna have to get rid of everything except for the limbs on this guy, basically. Because like his arms are alright, they're a little stick figure-y, but like I can make that work. His legs are alright, but god, this torso just blows. This has no usable parts. Yeah, not really. These boots suck. There's no twist at the ankle on any of these figures. That's the biggest problem. That's one of the biggest sins that these things commit. There's no ankle twist. Oh, you can rotate this a little bit. Oh, wow. So neat. Fuck this shit. Like this guy, I'm mad about this guy not even having an ankle, a mid leg twist here, when he should have. Same with this guy. Like I don't think there's any parts I can. Oh, I want the belt off him. I want this guy's belt. This gal's belt. I don't think I want any of the other parts though. I want this guy's torso. His legs are alright. I might keep his legs for a pinch. I'm gonna keep this body in a pinch. I like this body because this can be used for a lot of ways. This body I want the waist of. And this body I want parts of. And these 4 bodies are garbage. Let's see here. God, jail. That's right. HeroClix was earlier this month, and they hardly ever release shit. Oh, I miss playing HeroClix. HeroClix was the shit. Loved that game.
Send you those.
What's that?
I brought them all the way to Washington to give to you, and then I forgot to give them to you. Your HeroClix bits.
You gotta ship them to me now.
Yeah. Do you want the container, or do you not care? Because
I don't care about the container.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Just send me the figures.
We didn't send the figures because I was trying to send the container, and the container doesn't fit in any boxes that we've been able to get a hold of.
Fuck the container. It's fine.
Okay.
It's just some sort of tray thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that thing. Who cares? Just send me the figures. They're gonna get pieced out anyway.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get a chance to play that, but I do have a need to make superhero figures. My game is gonna be popular with superheroes at some point. What's up?
I'm pretty sure these are the broken ones already. So.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know what happens to the not broken ones, but. We just put them in our storage unit and just have been holding on to them.
I sold the not broken ones long ago.
Oh, okay.
Because they were worth money, and then I found the bag, in storage up here in Washington, from back in the early days of HeroClix, and so now I have a bag of figures for that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got another bag of figures. I wish I could just crack the figure open and take the parts off. But it feels pretty hardy, pretty thick and rubbery, so I think it's a solid piece. I should have grabbed the water. 8 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go eat food.
I'm just mucking around with touch-ups and having fun with it. So.
Nice. Glad you finished it.
Pretty much. I have to go over a couple lines again. That's all. But that, I mean, you already see the lines. I'm just gonna touch them up. So it doesn't need to be done on stream.
I'm hungry. I'm sorry I'm low energy now, chat. I was doing good, and then I'm just like, crash, brick wall.
Do you want to go now?
No. We got 5 more minutes at least. We're all right.
Okay.
I'm fine. I was talking about my action figures, but yeah, I'm tired now. I'm spent. feel like if I can get this one leg off. I just want your belt, babe. I don't want anything else off this figure. Can I just scoop this off your dump truck ass? Come on, girl. Why you gotta be fucking like that, huh? Come on. Work with me. I'm trying to get your pants off. I had no motivation to make up some BS excuse for why I didn't answer. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry, darling. I hope things get better for you soon.
I
Look,
mean,
if I can't
can you
pass
just
your
say?
ass, it can come right off. What's that?
I'm like, can you just say, I'm sorry, I was taking out the trash? I mean, that seems like a valid reason to not have answered the phone.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I had to take out the trash, bruh. What of it? I made a mess and I had to take out the trash. What?
Oh, today is a good goddamn day.
We have to do laundry later. Don't forget.
And yet, it's still going to be a good day.
No, don't go back up. Over the metal plate. Okay. Okay, come on. Come free. Don't you want to be free? Yeah, I got the fucking belt free, baby. Yeah.
It's like I also have to work later, but I'm really happy. I'm very,
Good.
very happy right now.
Happy, good.
Happy is good, yes. Anything else I need to take out this figure? No. Doesn't look like it.
Oh,
You okay?
this was a big project.
It was. You did good though.
Thank you.
That's what I click on.
Which I deeply don't need right now. JL, stop harping on all that shit. Stop, like, seriously. Start banning more words so you can't talk about this shit in my chat. Like, come on, man. I hate doing that. I don't want to do that, but you're like, now you're bothering my guests with your shit. And you're not stuck with your parents. Nothing is forever, buddy. You can get out, you will get out. You just gotta get your head on straight. I'm telling you, you're not trapped. It's temporary. It's always going to be temporary. If it doesn't work out for getting better or worse, then I'll be angry. Yeah. Nothing stops. Oh yeah. So nothing stops convicted criminal from running for and winning. Okay. Ay.
Wait, you can still run for president if you're convicted of something?
Apparently you can, yeah.
That's
Whoa! Vince McMahon and WWE officially under Department of Justice investigation. Whoa! That's a big thing. Holy
big thing good,
shit!
big thing bad.
I mean, good because there'll probably be justice now.
Oh, okay.
Bad for the people involved in WWE because the whole company's under investigation now for sex trafficking.
Oh, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like that's not like it was a civil case beforehand. Maybe it was a criminal case, but regardless, it wasn't this serious as serious as this is now serious. This is now very serious.
I see.
Aha! The arm pauldron off. Use that in something else in the future. Aha! Oh god. I'm being defeated by plastic. By tiny bits of plastic.
Microplastic. It's everywhere.
Alright. Aha! Well, that broke off. It's supposed to coming off proper, but you know what? Whatever. Minor inconvenience. I can at least work with this piece now. I still want your legs. I think I'm gonna live without the legs, though.
It's my crossway. Up here. Oh, hi.
I'm performing. Oh, we gotta go. Time's up.
Oh wow. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.